everyone, and welcome to Seven Waters Tarot. My name is Seven, and today we are going to be doing a reading. Hello everyone, I am back. I have taken a little bit of a hiatus from my channel, so I am back. And make sure when you subscribe, because YouTube wasn't really putting out my videos, and some were saying it's because people weren't clicking on the notification bells. Like, it was just going nowhere, and they were all going like just super flat. So make sure you click on the notification bell so that you can receive notifications when I upload a new video. So yeah, I took a bit of a break and I am back. I am over on TikTok as the 8th Goddess. I also have a second channel which will be up and running here soon, and I'll go ahead and announce it, and it's called the 8th Goddess. So you can look that up pretty soon. That's in the works. I've been on TikTok under 8th Goddess and 7 Leaves. Also on TikTok, and that is my music channel. And I have a music channel on YouTube as well, and that's also under 7 Leaves. That's SEVENLEAFS. Okay, so for today's reading, we are going to be choosing from 3 different piles, and this is going to be about the person on your mind. It's going to be about the person who is thinking about you right now. And we're going to take a look into some sun signs and try to get a hint and clue who is thinking about you. We also will be looking into why they are thinking about you. So we have 3 different piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And they all are and all 3 of the piles have jasper on them. Pile 1 has the bigger jasper on it, and it has a lot of clear. There we go. So that's pile number 1. This jasper is a bit more orangey. So that's pile number 2. And then pile number 3 is a small piece of jasper. If you can't tell already, I really like jasper. It's one of my favorites. I'm really drawn to it. So, alright, go ahead and choose your pile. Feel free to pause the video so you can make your choice. Just take a deep breath in, try to relax, and go with your first intuition. And over to my right, we have our lovely love and protection burning for this reading. Okay, so all right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, so if you have chosen pile 1, this is going to be your reading. All right, so let's take a look and see who is thinking about pile 1. So we have the Knight of Swords coming out first. So the Knight of Swords is very quick to act, fast thinking, fast moving, fast approaching. They don't hold back in their intentions and in their speech. Meaning that if they have something to say to you, they will definitely say it to you. And it looks like this person is approaching quickly, who's ever thinking about you. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this here. Check this out. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. So I am getting a few things from this, hence why I laughed. So the Knight of Swords is fast rushing in, fast thinking. They have something to tell you. They'll definitely let you know. There is no, holding back. They're not afraid to say what they have to say. Now, coupled with the Knight of Wands, this person is coming in to tell you, they're thinking about you and, with passion and how they want to just run in. And, I am thinking this person's really going to be rushing in. The second thing I got is for some of you guys, this is two different people trying to shoot their shot, who want to talk to you, who want to, oh my gosh, spend the night with you, who want to hug you passionately and kiss you passionately. And I'm kind of like, I'm not getting necessarily love bomb, but like they're going to have to contain themselves. But right now I'm not seeing anything that's going to contain them from like really, possibly if you're a more timid sign, overwhelm you. Because right now we have some rushing typhoon type wind coming in with some fire. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else. All right, so now we have the Three of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, this person could be at your work. You actually might be in like a third party, meaning that you already know you have two guys or girls looking at you or wanting to talk to you, or you are talking to two different people, and or this is what's going to be happening. Because I see all three of you guys as a third party. So there's you and then two other energies here. So that's interesting. Interesting. All right, and then let's go ahead and take a look at, I'm gonna pull out, let's see here. We're gonna take a look and see some astrology. So pull these up. We have the 7th house, which is relationships. Oh my. And we got Libra to go with it. Okay, so basically, this is talking about 7th house is all about partnerships, being together, companionship, hanging out, doing things as a couple or maybe even a group. We're talking about someone who is, marriage, wanting to be marriage material or wanting to get married. This is sharing, literally just sharing, like sharing something, sharing food, sharing, let's go out to eat, and you guys share a meal. You're wanting to share burdens. You're sharing, like sharing your household, sharing everything. Well, anyway. Sharing. So, and this also kind of correlates with justice. And so then again, I'm getting like the legal system, getting married, papers. Okay, I just got also a visual of like jumping the broom, that's interesting in itself. But like connecting yourself to someone else. Yeah. Balance. Because Libra is all about balance and give and take, right? This also has to do with like cooperating with someone and operating together. And I don't know, I normally don't even get that, but I definitely got that. So interesting. So this one of these, because this is an air, and Libra just happens to be air. We got more though, but wait, there's more. So we also have the 4th house, which is, these people are trying to put some roots down. This person is thinking of you because they want to put roots down. They're trying to hand out that ring. They're trying to, cohabitate if you aren't already. They're trying to make things like grounded, foundation, build something with you. They want to build. Very interesting. 4 to do with the home and, family comfort. That's really a 4th house is Taurus, so they have some very grounded energy in the fourth house. Oh my God. I didn't realize what I have in my hand right now. Let me just finish. Oh my God. Okay, so you know how we have, let me just put this over here like so. Can you see that? Okay. I did not realize I had a Sagittarian in my hand. Fire, air, Libra, Sagittarius. They don't have to be, but this could be really, really strong in their chart. I mean, I'm talking real strong in the chart. I'm just gonna spread this out because you can see it. So you can get a little space. Yeah, we have Sagittarian and this person, and this, if it's not Sagittarian, it is just giving the vibe of someone who's, you know, outgoing and generous and adventurous, and someone who's not afraid to cross lines and boundaries, to test the boundaries. Someone who makes friends easily, but who's also very passionate and fast moving. Then we have Mercury, so there's going to be a lot of communication. That's what I'm picking up. These people like to communicate, and that really is very telling for this earth energy, the air energy that we have. This person likes to think, they like to talk, they like to communicate and share ideas. Yeah, this person is going to be very, and you know, it's interesting though, I kind of picture Libras, that Libra energy and that Sagittarius energy as really talkative, chatty people, and they don't necessarily have to be chatty with everyone, but they'll be definitely chatty with you. And then we have the love planet sitting right here in the middle. So I feel like I don't even have to, you know, ask what are they thinking about? Why are they thinking about you? But we're gonna go ahead and do that. Like this one, Venus, you know, speaks for itself. This is about beauty, love, romance, and Libra too. Are you joking me? Like, interesting. Very romantic person. These people, if it's two, they're very romantic. They both share the same characteristics, which leads me to believe that this is one person, but I still get, because there's two different night cards, it could be two different people coming in for y'all. But they're, you know, and the thing is that you're going to adore this person, and they're actually going to adore you as well. Very interesting. I started to take all those cards when they fell, but I was like, oh, well, you know, let me just go ahead and do it. And now I'm glad I did it, because it actually explains very well what we're looking at here. So let's get some more information. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle some oracle cards and find out why are they thinking, more detail on what they're thinking about you. Why are they thinking about you? Why? Oh, okay, it's a lot. Why are they thinking about people at top one? I hope you guys can't hear my fan. Yeah, they are trying to be patient right now, and they think about you often. They're just trying to like bide their time until they feel it's the right time. Oh yeah, and then we have the confirmation. This is definitely going to be one of the. There's definitely a fire sign in the mix. And again, look, give it time. Yeah, so they're trying to be patient, but it's really hard, and they think about you quite often. Let's see what else we have. I'm just going to move this up. I'm gonna move these up a bit so that we can fit all the cards on here. My little space isn't that big. Alright, everybody moved up. Alright, so why? Okay, they come. Innocence pops out first thing. So they're thinking how innocent you are, how sweet you are. And they are probably thinking about how unconventional they are. And this energy can be switched around. You could be the unconventional one, and they could be the one that, doesn't have a lot of experience in something or some area. And then they're thinking about how much they love you. That is, to them, it's true love. They're really feeling like it's true love. And how much they want to be together with you. One or both of you guys might smoke. But they see you as a beautiful and sweet, innocent. Now, whether you really are in real time, we don't know. You know. But that's what they're thinking about you. Very sweet. All right, pile 1. That was your reading. And I am going to go ahead and move to pile 2. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Share it with family and friends if you feel the need it or someone you know. And I'm going to move to pile number 2. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you can get when I upload. All right. Okay, so if you chose pile number 2, this is going to be your reading. And this is with the smaller jasper, but the more orangier jasper. Alright, let me just pull your cards out here. So we have the Tower. So this is the person who's thinking about you. So this person might have experienced some type of setback or some type of surprise and shock. Something that crumbled to the ground. They may have been humbled just recently, or something didn't work out well. But this is very much this is a Scorpio card, so this person might be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. And then we have the 5 of Cups. So, they may have just walked away from something that didn't work out. Something just fell to the ground. And I don't know if this is with you per se yet, but something didn't work out. And I'm sorry, this is the 8 of Cups. And they found themselves walking away from something that just crumbled, that didn't work out. That basically something that had gotten shaken and fallen. Next we have the 6 of Wands. So yeah, they went back to the drawing board to where they felt more successful. They're seeking success elsewhere. And they have a lot of, and they're going back to where they have support. But at this point, they were not trying to rebuild what had already crumbled. And then we do have another tarot. Okay. So then I have the Ace. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this person's been a little bit struggling, I would say. They're not really wanting to start over, so they left something, and they walked away from it to find their victory in other places. To basically find their success in someplace else. They don't feel like rebuilding whatever it was that they walked away from. Hence why they walked away from it. And they're not really at this time wanting to start over. Then our next tarot, we have the Devil. Yeah, this person may not be in the best mood right now. And somehow they are thinking about you in this regard. I don't know if this was a relationship that fell apart between you and them, or it was just something they were involved in didn't work, and they ended up leaving. This could have been a job. This could have been a relationship, but they're not willing to start over. They're wanting to kind of just move on and find their victory elsewhere. But this one that ended, they weren't very happy. Like, even this little devil looks depressed. And that just might be the energy they're in. And at this moment, they are thinking about you. Maybe they're thinking about you and your successes. I got that for some of you guys too. Next up, we're going to look at some astrology and take a look and see what's going on there. So we have the 6th house, which is interesting because we have the 6 of Wands. So this is a pretty strong energy in this reading. And the 6th house has to do with like what your craft is, you know, what you do for a career, your work, has to do with health, service, organization. So their 6th house might have been really activated. Then we have Neptune, and this has to do with imagination, and it kind of really coincides with the Ace of Wands, because Ace of Wands is also to do with imagination, creation. You can't create anything without imagining it first, right? So it looks like even though they're not in their creation stage right now, they just need a little bit of time, and they will be back in the saddle again. He's on a horse, saddle again. Okay, and then we have, I can never say this right, Kunz? I don't know. Somebody help me out with that. Yeah, and they're just, it's to do with complexity, you know, irritation, and that's just kind of where they are. But we're going to have to dive into like, why are they thinking about you in this regard? Then we have, okay, so for some of you guys, I'm getting that this person is going to reach out, or they are thinking about reaching out in regards to getting help with their creation. Juices, get their creative juices flowing. Here we have the 3rd house, so this is perception, or how people think about a situation or a person, and this is where they're at, and really has to do with what they think, what they perceive, what they're thinking about. Again, yeah, I can see, okay, so this is making a lot of sense with the Tower, and leaving. You know, their perception of what happened wasn't good, and they wanted to leave it, and they are perceiving you at this moment. And maybe perhaps you're on social media, and they also could be giving off, you know, a certain perception about themselves, but underneath it all, this is kind of what they're going through. I wouldn't necessarily call it turmoil, if you will, but it's not, they're not in a good space right now. But I don't see the type of negativity that warrants people avoiding this person. And then we have Gemini. So this person may have Gemini in their charts. And then we have the North Node. So some of you guys might even have a North Node in Gemini yourselves. But the thing is, what I'm getting is that they are destined for this. This was going to happen eventually, because Spirit wants to redirect them into their right path. And together with perception and the Gemini butterflies being social, so they might have a certain persona that they are putting up right now, but they had just went through something pretty hard. But they're not trying to share that with the world. They're not trying to share that with anyone except for the one they trust. And maybe they're, thinking about you because they're wanting to share, what's going on in their life. Get some advice because right now they're not in a good space. Okay, so let's find out why they are thinking about you. They may have went through a divorce. This could be your situation as well. What else? What are they thinking about pile 2? Yeah. Then we have the spy card. So they're like looking at you, and they might be looking at you through social media. They experienced some type of breakup. Whether that was from a person, from their job, anything else from this deck spirit you want to convey with power 2? Yeah, oh my. And then we have moving on. We have move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. So again, this is likely the situation. There was a breakup, and with the 8 of Cups is all about moving on. So this just confirms it that they have moved on from a situation that was less favorable to them. And this might be, for some of the cases from you guys, for some of you, this may be your situation. Let's get some more information. Why are they thinking about 2? Ooh, looks like somebody's looking up to the truth, though. Alright, so it looks like someone's waking up to the truth of what is happening in their life, and the moves they need to make, and the decisions they need to make. They're awakening, they're finally getting it. And they're thinking about you. The Divine Feminine. So this could be very much about a relationship that didn't go well, or they could be heading towards you soon because of the breakup, because it was in their path. This maybe have been like just a karmic relationship that they needed to work out, and now that it has walked out or worked out, or should I say worked itself out, it was time to sever the bonds, and they went their separate ways. And now, because of that, they're getting an awakening. And then we got young love. Yeah, this is definitely, for a lot of you guys, this is about love. And look, divinely guided. What did I tell you? So yeah, all of this had to happen. And sometimes, when we hold on to things too long, that is not meant to be, it's meant to be just a temporary thing. Sometimes Spirit has to cut the cord for us, if you will. And it looks like that is what's happening. Because both of you guys are being divinely guided. And in order to have both of you guys ready at the same time, things have to progress. And with the North Node, I'm just really getting that this is a destined, if you have not met this person yet, this is a destined meeting. And it can only happen if the Tower has come. And they're watching you and thinking about you and thinking about probably how they want to approach the situation. And for some of you, I'm hearing, not all, but a small percentage of you, I'm hearing that this was your relationship and it wasn't meant to last. It was meant to be a temporary situation. And so the spirit had to cut the cords for you so that you could move on to your destiny. So I'm hearing, don't be sad. Get ready to celebrate. Okay, so if you chose group number 3 or file number 3, this is going to be your reading. Just with this smaller piece of jasper. So let's take a look at your cards. So first up is the Four of Swords. So this person has been thinking about you and dreaming about you while they rest. This person may have worked so hard that the only time they have to think is when they rest. We also have strength. Yeah, so I'm really getting that this person needs the rest because during their waking hours, they use a lot of their mental capacity, their willpower, in their creation mode. They work at subduing their inner person and taming their ego. All right, let's take it. Oh, we have the Tower. And that came out in group number 2. So we have the Tower, but it's not crumbling, but it is being shaken. Then we have the Hangman. So it's looking like they are going through a period of shaking, but it's not. The shaking isn't meant to destroy what they built. It's just meant to shake them up a little bit. Most likely to get them out of the stuck energy, the Hangman. And I will only say stuck because he's actually just hanging upside down. He could easily pull himself out, but he's, in most of the tarot, it's about him trying to get a new perspective, looking at things from a different view. And he very well may have got himself tied up by the foot by his own doing. But whatever they're doing they are having to use their strength to remain calm and collected and to think things out. This is giving me also a very strong Leo, kind of Scorpio vibe, and Pisces as well. And so while they're going through this, they're also thinking about you. So this is similar so far, and the energy is a little bit similar to pile 3, except for pile 2. Except for pile 2 was they were actually their tower was actually crumbling with fire. So okay, let's take a look and see. We have Mars. So this is about taking action. So someone's Mars in the chart is activated. They are needing to take action put things into motion, be brave, exhibit their courage and their willpower, especially along with this strength card, which is really giving me Leo vibes, fire. And Mars is actually a planet of like a fiery planet as well, so they're having to use a lot of their fiery courage and passion, to accomplish what they want to see accomplished. Then we have semi-sextile. So we have semi-sextile, and this is about allowing. And although they're initially being shaken, they are really being optimistic. They still are very encouraged. These people encourage themselves. They can rouse themselves up to continue on their path, keep it pushing. Because, like I said, the tower didn't crumble, it just shook a little bit. Little wake up. And this person is thinking about you. Then next we have Shinron, healing. So, yeah. Again, in this part, I'm really feeling like they're thinking about you because they want to talk with you. Maybe they want to heal something between the two of you, but they're trying to, they are really trying to grow. And perhaps they want to show you that how much they've grown. Then I feel like it's two cards. Then we have the 9th house. Yeah, we have seeking. And that really just kind of reminds me of, the hanged man who's trying to look from a different perspective. And then we have seeking, someone who's traveling, looking, possibly going to different, countries and experiencing the culture, just trying to find themselves, I guess, in a sense, because of, I don't want to say it's a scare, but because of a little of a shakeup, it kind of got them looking and thinking. Then we have, that makes sense. And we have Leo itself. So they might have Leo in the chart, and it doesn't have to be, they could be just moving in this energy, this masculine energy, this fiery energy, this very expressive and creative, loving energy. Let's see what they are thinking about. Why are they thinking about pile 3? Why are they thinking about pile 3? So somebody might have their Mars in Leo, which is a very action-oriented type of person. Yeah, I have open up your hearts. It will help you attract more love. So this is everything about you in regards to love. Okay. The action. Then we have someone else. Someone else is in the middle. And if that tower shook, someone else may not be in the middle. And maybe that's what they need this perspective about, because we don't have the 8 of Cups here for walking away. Then it says, yes, luck is on your side. Okay, so they're thinking about you being lucky. Oh, you might have someone. This is a very good possibility that you may have someone, or they feel like that person's in the way. Ooh, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, and it doesn't make them happy. Look, she is ticked off, and guess what? We got the Mars. And when you got Mars and Leo, I'm sorry, but those people can blow up quickly sometimes. I'm not saying all, but I do know some with Mars and Leo, and I'm gonna tell you, quick. If it's an air sign, it makes them quick with their words. And if you push them it's a whole different ball. It can get physical. And if it's a different, I don't know all of them, but I just know some of the Leo Mars people, they are quick to action. Quick to action. Yeah, and they're, they probably have a fear of losing you to this other person or this, and it doesn't have to be a person per se. It could be even your job in a way. You spend more time with your job, you spend with them, or they're wanting to come in and be a part of your life, but they feel like there's no room. Yeah, unseen forces. We got fights. My. That Mars and Leo sure is acting up. And if they don't have a Mars and Leo, it could be just that they're moving through that energy where it may seem like they would have a Mars and Leo. But someone's glowing up, so they see that you are glowing up. And yeah, we got that Tower again, surprise. But this is a good surprise, so that's interesting. You might be pleasantly surprised that they're thinking about you, and they may even reach out. But you may have, gotten to some mini scrimmages with this person. But it's always like an unknown force when you are experiencing a car moment. That's definitely from the divine. Like, that's not something that you can control. It is something that is happening by a different means. And it's our job when those things happen to kind of move through them and figure out, okay, what do I need to do next? Or should I just sit still and let it pass? So, but there I see a happy surprise. So you might, like I said, I see a happy surprise, and you may be very well pleasantly surprised this person is thinking about you and give you a call, a text, an email, a DM, because they're thinking that you are glowing up, and they are afraid to lose their spot in your life. If they have a spot. If they don't have a spot, they want to make a spot. Alright, pile 3, this has been your reading. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and make sure you hit that notification bell and the like button. Feel free to share with anyone you think that this might help. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.